Fairy blessings, magical soul travelers, and welcome to Venusian Empress Oracle. It is so good to have you here. Empress Melissae with you. We are going to be getting into our fairy blessing oracle cards to see what the message is for us this Friday or whenever you see this message. All right, guys. I hope you are having a wonderful start to your weekend, and thank you again so much for being here. We will be using the holographic tarot to get our message out today. Main message again coming from the Fairy Blessing Oracle cards, Six of Wands and Hermit energy. So where you're going to have your success, or where you're going to figure out how to reach the success that you're looking for, it's definitely in making sure that you get enough of that alone time. All right, you need to be going within to get your answers. Don't be seeking other people to give you direction at this time, all right? Because you are at the top of your game. You have a lot of good coming in for you at this time, all right? A lot of success is what I'm seeing. 111 on the timer you may be drawn to. Definitely got some inner child work that you've been doing perhaps here, and you are winning as a result. Or this could be a past life relationship, soulmate energy coming in at this time. Maybe someone to help you, to give you that hand to be able to succeed perhaps. We're also going to be getting some message from our Taurus Fae Oracle cards. Now these are general readings, but if you were drawn here, there is a 9 out of 10 chance that there is a message for you. So let me know how this message is resonating. Hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any readings I put out. Don't forget to get your question ready for the end. I will flip my divination coin and we will get an answer for you. Let's see what's going on, shall we, my dear soul travelers? Blessings, and thank you so very much to the angels, ancestors, way showers, and guides of the highest white light. Set a circle of protection and wisdom for this reading. 222 on the timer. Evil eye back to sender. And so it is. All right, guys. Friday blessings. Yes, I do hope you've got some plans in place to enjoy yourself. I will be working, but that is my fate at this time. My schedule will be switching up a little bit. I'll be able to have my weekends free pretty soon, which will be kind of nice. So we'll see what's going to be happening at that time. Look at this. We got this rose energy coming up at the bottom. So we got a blessing of Lilith. Litha. Interesting. But I think that is also Lilith energy. Now, what I remember seeing recently in my Egyptian oracle cards is that Lilith was actually the first wife, or the wife of Adam, and she wanted to be more in control, or have, you know, that equal say, and she wanted to dominate basically in the bedroom, if you will, and Adam wasn't down for that, and so he wanted her to stay in her place, so to speak, and she was like, F you, and yeah, so there's that. Let's see what's coming out, shall we? Now that we've gotten off in another tangent here. A blessing of being understood. So what is it that's going on right now that you feel like that somebody is not understanding you? That no matter how much you try to talk to them and explain what's going on with the situation between you two, perhaps, they're still not seeing it. A blessing of the sight. This could be your intuitive sight, but more than anything, I think you're just seeing things clearly, as far as maybe this person is just not trying to understand you. You know, maybe there is some kind of resistance on their part. A blessing from the ever young. Forever young. Forever young. Interesting. So a blessing of being understood. This is a 45 coming to a 9. So you're 43 coming to a 7. So maybe this is an illusion, if you will, because 7 of Cups I always think of. 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. So, you know, any of the sevens, it's like trying to see perhaps where something can grow, standing your ground, standing up for yourself. Um, yeah, that's basically what I see going on here. And the Seven of Swords could be some deception, you know, so maybe there's something that you're feeling is going on, and maybe you're trying to talk to someone and get them to understand you, but you're not having much luck with this situation. Maybe it's the person that's in question, you know, that's trying to act like they don't understand what you're saying. In any case, the fairy gift of being seen for who you are, for being known and understood is what this card is saying. So the fairies have a great and deep understanding. That is to say that they have an ability to recognize who we are, and they can feel and read our energy in ways we can only begin to work with ourselves. The fairies now bring you this gift of knowledge and recognition, both in yourself and of others, all right? With this gift, when there is understanding, there can be affection and comfort and a sense of ease in who you are, right? So have you been struggling with this recently? You belong in the presence of another when understanding comes. So may you be blessed and be truly seen by others. May you also, in turn, comprehend and recognize the energy of those about you, right? So being able to perhaps see what the true intentions are in people, and really what are your motivations and why are you doing what you're doing as well. Understanding yourself as well as understanding others and what their reasoning is, you know, and having a deeper purpose perhaps as well. All right, so may this tenderness flow and continue and be enhanced over time, so that the comfort of being understood becomes inclusive, so that you no longer stand on the outside and feel that great glass wall between you and others any longer. And our Wednesday message with the Witch's Cottage was talking about that, being on the outside looking in type of energy, right? And so, you know, you could feel like, again, that outsider. And this is that energy of inclusiveness, like accepting yourself, so that others can also accept you and, you know, understand that you are who you are. And, you know, this is the package, if you will. All right, so, or feel the great glass. Instead, may inclusion welcome you home. Yeah, and it was talking about that too, a place where you can feel at home. And may you in turn do the same for others, right? Make each other feel safe and okay to be ourselves, kind of thing, right? Not have to feel like we can't be who we truly are and be on the outside of ourselves. This will foster the common love of natural things, the holy nature of the plants and birds and creatures of the earth, and of your own sacred life, and the understanding and cherishing of this all. You will no longer feel outcast, nor will you ever deny another the chance to be seen. Let those who will nurture this quality of understanding be with you, so the fairies can smile and be pleased that you have found a home within the world and a place with others, your own tribe, your own self. Blessings, and may the fairy gift of deep and true understanding be yours, friend. Beautiful. So yeah, there's definitely a need to not be on the outside any longer, and not make others feel that way either. You know, this is a time again to tap back into that childlike energy where we just allowed each other to be who we were, and we just loved and had fun and played. Yeah, we're seeing how true this really is, that we do have to get back to this childlike energy, right? So being understood. Let's look at this energy a little bit more. So are you dealing with any bullying, or just, you know, feeling like people are kind of excluding you, right? So again, this is about that coming back together within ourselves. Two of Cups is all about partnerships, but definitely could be within ourselves. Six of Cups absolutely could be inner child kind of thing. Again, that inclusiveness, right, that we were just talking about in this card. And coming back home to ourselves more than anything is really what I see with this energy, right? And then we're going to be able to see those toxic connections and be able to avoid them more than anything. You know, when we're in the right energy, when we have the right connection within ourselves, we're not going to feel like we're less than, and we're not going to feel like a need to have to be accepted by others, right? We'll go in another direction if we need to. This person has turned their back quick. They're like, nope, not dealing with anything toxic here. Next. You know, whether it's anything from the past or someone coming forward, you know, now at this time, I feel like who I'm tapping into today is not going to be dealing with any more toxic BS, you know, here. Absolutely not putting in any work towards that. You have no time or energy for this is what I heard, right? Two of Wands in reverse. That ship has sailed. You closed that door. You went down another path, decided not to keep going down whatever this particular path was, right? You took a long, hard look at how things were working, what was growing, what was, you know, your own worth, your own abilities. And when you're looking at the world around you, it's like, is this the direction that I want to be going? Am I really, you know, creating and growing more in my life? Whoever was trying to perhaps hold you back, don't worry. Everything is being worked out within yourself. As you balance within yourself and you go down the right path, you know, you take the path that's going to allow you to be who you truly are. That's when you're going to come into that connection with the right people. Otherwise, we keep running down into the same, you know, scoundrels, thieves, and things of that nature along the road that we've gone down before, where, you know, these types of situations have already occurred. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we want to keep doing that, or do we want to only accept at this point what is right, what is fair, what is balanced? You know, again, with the scales there, it has to be balanced, it has to be fair. And I think this is definitely what you have learned on this journey and why you don't want to go down this road again, right? Remembering how unhappy you have been as a result, perhaps of the path that you have gone down at this point. Healing needing to take place for sure is what I'm seeing here, mostly within yourself. All right, 1313 I saw on the timer. Knowing where to put your energy, your time, most importantly, who not to do that with. This is all about the new path, going down a different path, a new direction, so you can move past all of this chaos. All right, guys? So hit that like button and let me know how this may be resonating for you. Let's get some Forest Fae message cards and see what the advice is moving forward. There's definitely been a lot of mental and emotional pain that you have experienced, you know, along your journey. But I feel like you're definitely at a point where you're done with dealing with these situations and trying to figure out how to balance out things within yourself, because we know that as we do that, then the universal, you know, energies can balance all the other stuff out, you know, all these past situations that people did perhaps work unfairly and take from you, you know, hurt you and things of that nature. But then we also see our own part in it, you know, and how what we give to is what we receive, you know. So that reciprocal energy is saying be aware of what you're giving, who you're giving to. You know, you always have to be thinking and, you know, being in tune with your intuition or your emotions about these situations. The only way you can do that is if you're balanced in those areas, right? So what do we have coming out for advice, please? The wild god. Wow. So go to the world, go to the woods, to moss, to mud, to magic. So this is all about, almost like, you know, when you're growing plants and things like that, it's like going back to the basics. It's really going back to the drawing board, really getting to the nitty gritty, if you will, just with all of the analogies, but really looking at this situation and understanding why things, what things work, what things don't work, and, you know, just really getting honest with yourself about what that is, you know, what works for you and what doesn't, you know, what's going to allow more to grow in your garden, in your life, right? And what is only holding you back or killing your crops, if you will. All right, so our next card out is the Strange Journeys. Take control of your quest. Choose your companions wisely. Absolutely. And I think that's what we are learning more and more on this journey, especially at this time. So choose your companions wisely. Go back to basics. Figure out who you are and what you know is best for you. And then start to look for those qualities in other people. All right? Those are going to be the best people for you to connect with. That is your tribe, my dear. And this is what this card is all about. Being able to connect with your tribe, but first that connection needs to happen within yourself, all right? Be honest and true with yourself about who you are and who is meant for you and who is not. Are you ready, my dears, to get an answer to your question? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. And the answer I'm getting today, my loves, is a yes. Beautiful. I do hope you found messages that will serve you here, and blessings to each and every one of you. I will see you tomorrow for Saturday Night Empress Live. See you soon. Blessings and bye for now.